In the 70s, funk wasn't just music, it was a statement, a reflection of the streets, the struggle, and the energy of a changing world. Some bands polished the sound, while others kept it raw, unfiltered, and unapologetic. Out of that moment came a group that didn't smooth the edges, they sharpened them. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Black Heat. Now before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more uploads. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. Black Heat was formed in New York City in the early 70s under the leadership of King Raymond Green. Green's early musical training includes church and local R&B combo work, which led him to assemble a group of like-minded musicians for a funk-heavy ensemble. The core lineup also included Jonell Gray, Bradley Owens, Naaman Chip Jones, Esco Cromer, Ray Thompson, and Rodney Edwards. At the time, when funk was expanding across the country, Black Heat carved out its own lane. Their mission was simple: to create music that reflects reality, not just entertainment, but expression. After early club shows and studio session work, producer and arranger Phil Gilbrew, who worked with Green previously, introduced the band to Atlantic Records. Black Heat signed with Atlantic Records, which was one of the most influential labels in music. This gave them a platform to bring their sound to a wider audience. It also placed them among some of the biggest names in soul and funk music. Black Heat's sound stood apart from many of their competitors. It was gritty, groove heavy, and politically aware. Their music carried a sense of urgency, a rawness that made it feel alive. The group released their self-titled debut album in September of 1972. In 1974, they released a second album titled No Time to Burn that peaked 200 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 58 on the R&B charts. And that next year was the group's last album, Keep On Running, that peaked number 51 on the R&B charts. Black Heat released music that blended groove with meaning. Songs like The Jungle, No Time to Burn, and Check It All Out. These songs showcase their ability to combine funk rhythms, social commentary, and emotional depth. Their songs wasn't just about dancing, that was about awareness. The early 70s was a time of social change, civil rights movements, urban struggles, and cultural shifts. Black Heat's music reflected this environment. Their lyrics and tone carried a sense of purpose. They were speaking to their time. While they didn't always achieve mainstream success, Black Heat built a strong underground following. Their music resonated with listeners who wanted something real and something different. They became a favorite among those who appreciated raw and unfiltered funk. The music industry of the 70s was competitive. Labels often prioritized more commercial sounds. Black Heat's raw approach sometimes placed them outside mainstream trends. Despite this, they remained committed to their identity. Decades later, Black Heat's music found new people. Hip-hop producers and DJs began sampling their tracks. Their grooves became part of a new generation of music. What was once underground became influential. Today, Black Heat is recognized as a band that stayed true to its sound. They represent a side of funk that wasn't polished, but it was powerful. Their music continues to be discovered by fans who's looking for authenticity. Black Heat didn't follow trends. They didn't smooth their edges, and they didn't compromise. They created music that reflected reality, and because of that, their sound still resonates, because real music doesn't fade. It just waits to be heard again. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song by Black Heat? Before I go, I want to take a second to promote my Discord. Over here, I provide a safe space for my supporters. We discuss music of all genres. You can provide me feedback on recent uploads, etc. If that interests you, then go ahead and check me out. The link is in my bio. While I have y'all here, if you would like to support the channel further, then feel free to become a member. By doing so, you help make these videos possible. I thank each and every one of you who supported me along this journey.